Most logos don't age badly because they were designed badly. They age badly because they were designed for the wrong thing. They were designed for the trend, the current style, the current feed, and the current design everybody else is copying. And the problem with trend is simple. If it looks fashionable now, it will look dated too. But the logos that last for decades are the ones that usually are the most simple. They're the strongest shapes, the classic types, it's got clear geometry and no gimmicks. So in this video, I'm going to show you why some logos stay relevant for hundreds of years and why trendy logos expire faster than you think. So let's get into it. So timeless logos are built to last. They last forever. And the reason for that is because they use simple shapes and geometry and basic core principles of design that they don't break. And they follow this to the T. So doing so will make sure that the logo stays timeless and will always outlast these trendy logos and fashionable style. And some logos have barely changed over the last 100 years. And that's the whole point. So you see these examples on the right, and you see these logos on the right. These logos have stayed consistent over the last 100 years. And the reason for that is because they followed key fundamentals and they didn't break it. So let's get into it. So tip number one is unchanged for a century. So Coca-Cola's script and Mercedes star have barely changed over the last 100 years. And the reason for this is because they were built on fundamentals, not fashion, no trends. So they never needed rescuing, they didn't need to be redesigned and so on, because they have followed the fundamentals of design and kept it simple throughout. And they didn't follow what's trending and what's hot now. So they didn't copy other fashionable, trendy styles today. They just stuck with the things that work, and they did this perfectly. So you need to think in your mind, design for decades, not what is fashionable today. Moving on. So tip number two is avoid the trends at all cost. So a trendy gimmick looks current for a year, and then it instantly dates the brand, whilst a simple, honest shape just keeps working. And the rule here is, if it's fashionable now, then the chances are it will age and look old pretty soon. So you need to ensure that you design a simple logo with fundamental shapes and designs and layouts, following key principles, so that this doesn't happen to you and your brand. So tip number three is following classic types and shapes. So you need to basically go back to the fundamentals and keep things classic and following the main shapes like circular, triangle, square, and the basic shapes, because coming down to these simple forms will ensure that you stay to the core and keep things as simple as possible. And this will allow you and enable you to have a timeless logo and brand at hand, so that you don't need to constantly go back and change it, because today a bold style is popular, tomorrow the multiple colors and the 3D effect and so on. And these things don't really last. And following these core principles and fundamentals will ensure that you create something that's timeless and will last hundreds of years to come. And using simple geometry and solid types will never go out of style. So you need to lean on the basics, and the marks age gracefully. So the rule here is to lean on geometry and solid type, and they never go out of style. So tip number four is simple outlasts clever. Simple always wins against clever. So the logos that survive decades are the ones that are always the simple ones. So look at the McDonald's logo, look at the Apple logo, look at the Nike logo, and there's countless of examples here that I can give you. And these logos stay relevant for years to come because they follow the fundamentals and they follow this basic principle of keeping it simple and making sure that it stands alone as a single simple form, so that they outlast the rest of the competitors that are following trends. So making sure that you follow these core principles and keeping things as simple as possible to stay relevant for years to come. So the simpler the mark is, the longer it stays relevant. So keep this in mind. Tip number five is to design your logo to last. So we build marks that are durable shapes rather than this month's trendy style. And the rebrand is expensive, so durability is a cheaper choice. Choose durability over novelty, as a rebrand can be expensive. So keep this in mind. So just follow the fundamentals and don't follow these trendy things that are trendy now and will be gone in a few months' time. So follow the core principles and stay true by them, and they won't disappoint you. They will actually let you outgrow and outlast all the other brands in your competition that are following trends. And if you want a logo that never dates and is timeless, you can click the first link in the description and book a 30-minute free consultation call with myself, and I'll be happy to help you in every way I can. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please leave a like and comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much.